Saving money is one of the most important skills you need to learn if you want to be financially successful. But it's not always easy, especially if you have bad habits or face challenges. Saving money is not only a skill, but also a mindset, being smart and intentional with your money. It's about making choices that align with your values and priorities, and that will help you reach your dreams. So, let's get started with some tips. Tip number 1. Record your expenses. The first step to saving money is to know where your money is going. You can't save money if you don't know how much you spend and what you spend it on. So, you need to track your expenses for at least a month and categorize them into different groups, such as rent, groceries, utilities, etc. Tip number 2. Make a budget. A budget will help you plan your spending, limit your overspending, and allocate money for your savings and debt payments. You can use the 50-30-20 rule as a guideline, which means that you spend 50% of your income on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings and debt payments. Tip number 3. Set savings goals. Another way to save money is to have a specific and realistic goal in mind. Think about what you want to save for, whether it's an emergency fund, a vacation, a car, or a house. Then, estimate how much money you need and how long it will take you to save it. Tip number 4. Automate your savings. One of the easiest ways to save money is to make it automatic. You can do this by setting up a recurring transfer from your checking account to your savings account every payday, or by using an app that rounds up your purchases to the nearest dollar and saves the difference. Tip number 5. Save on your entertainment. Another big expense for many people is entertainment, such as eating out, going to the movies, or games. You can save money on your entertainment by looking for free or cheap alternatives, such as watching online videos or reading library books. Now that you know some of the best tips on how to save money, let's talk about some of the common mistakes people make when saving money and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1. Cutting maintenance costs and ignoring problems. Some people think that they can save money by skipping or delaying maintenance costs, such as oil changes or repairs. But this can actually cost them more money in the long run, because they may end up with bigger and more expensive problems. To avoid this mistake, you should always keep up with your maintenance schedule and fix any issues as soon as possible. Mistake number 2. Buying cheap or low-quality items. Another mistake people make is buying cheap or low-quality items that need to be replaced soon, such as clothes, shoes, or appliances. This can also cost them more money in the long run, because they may have to buy the same item multiple times or pay for repairs. To avoid this mistake, you should always look for quality and durability and buy items that will last longer and perform better. Mistake number 3. Buying items just because they are on sale. A third mistake people make is buying items just because they are on sale, without considering their actual value or need. This can result in wasting money on things that are not useful or necessary. To avoid this mistake, you should always ask yourself if you really need or just want the item. Mistake number 4. Not prioritizing saving or starting sooner. Some people think that they can save money later, when they have more income, or when they have paid off their debt. But this can make it harder to reach their financial goals and miss out on the benefits of compound interest. To avoid this mistake, you should start saving as early and as much as you can, and make it a habit and a priority. Mistake number 5. Skipping the emergency fund. Some people don't have an emergency fund at all, or they have a very small one, or they keep it in a place where they can't access it quickly, or they use it for non-emergencies. This can leave them vulnerable to unexpected expenses, emergencies, or income loss that can derail their financial plans and goals. To avoid this mistake, you should have an emergency fund that covers at least 3 to 6 months of your living expenses and keep it in a separate but accessible account. You should also only use your emergency fund for true emergencies, such as medical bills, car repairs, or job loss, and not for things that you can plan for, such as vacations, gifts, or taxes. Saving money is not easy, but it is worth it. It will help you achieve your financial goals and dreams, and give you more peace of mind and happiness. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about it, and please leave a comment below.